you're bringing your daughter to court.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
I'm bringing her to court because we had an agreement that her father and I would pay for her car payment, which is $530. The agreement is that she would stay at home and to go to school. She decided to move out, and therefore I don't feel like we're responsible to continue the...
All right. Okay, my dear Ashley, is that so?
Well, the basis of the agreement was that there was really no set agreement. My parents have just always paid for my car payment ever since I've had my car. The reason I did move out, though, Your Honor, is because she made living at home so miserable that I didn't have a choice. I didn't want to move out, but I wasn't able to stay there anymore.
Now, how old are you, honey?
I'm 26.
All right, well, it might be time, Mom. How long did you expect her to live with you?
Till she finished her schooling.
Okay, you're in college?
Right, I wanted to go to law school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, are you in undergrad right now?
I have my bachelor's in criminal justice.
Okay, all right. Well, tell me how it's been at the house. Have you always had a bad relationship, or are you used to...
My mom's always been my best friend. She's always, she's been my best friend. She's been like my sister, my best friend, my mom. And I started dating a guy, and ever since then, our relationship's just been downhill from there because she does not like him.
Now, I have a note here that you had 6 miscarriages?
Yes.
And then 8 weeks after, you were able to adopt her?
Yeah.
So I know this was the child you've been waiting for.
Definitely.
So how long did everything just go wonderfully with the two of you?
Until she met Billy.
What did you have envisioned for her life?
To marry somebody that could take care of her, to start out with no kids. He's got 3 already done. I really don't want her to miss out everything in her life. Her first time to marry somebody for the first time, to share their first experience with their first child together. All that she's going to lose.
So you just want her to have a fresh start?
That's right.
How is Billy? Do you like him?
No, I don't.
Are you proud of your daughter?
You bet I am.
Okay.
She's been a good kid. She's never got into drugs. She's always
I've always made
to
good
be proud of her.
decisions, Your Honor, and I don't understand why she can't let me make my own decisions and support me like a mom should.
Well, why can't you?
Because I feel like he's bringing her down. I don't think she's getting the stuff out of life that she needs. She's been
Your Honor,
used.
I love my life. Me and Billy have a good life together. We love each other. We have the same morals. We have the same values. We like the same things.
So he was married before and got
Yes,
a divorce?
he is divorced.
How
And
old are the children?
There's twins. It's 12 years old and 7.
Are you having to take care of him financially?
No.
Okay,
Billy
your
makes
mom
a lot.
said-
No, Billy makes a lot more money than I do. He has a very good job. He supports us, and I love his children just like they're my own.
Well, Mom, don't you think that's a wonderful quality that you've given to her? That she has the ability to love? Particularly, you know why I think this is interesting? Because you wanted children so badly.
That's right.
Right? God blessed you with a wonderful daughter.
Yes, he did.
And she has the ability to love somebody else's children just like you loved somebody else's child.
I feel like with her, I lose the opportunity. Like I said, she's my only daughter.
Okay.
And I'd like to be able to have my first grandkid. I don't feel like I can spoil my grandchild, if I ever have one, if they can afford to have another one together.
You don't think you could love her kids? If she
Her
adopted
kid?
them? Billy's children, I'm sorry.
No, I want my own.
It has nothing to do with those kids.
I remember being in my 20s and still living at home. Doesn't matter how much I love my parents, but oh my goodness, moving out of there was the best thing that could have happened for our relationship. So I feel for the girl, alright? And she's in this relationship with a guy that the mom is very clear she does not like. Honestly, I was expecting to hear that he is a deadbeat, that she's supporting this man, that he's not in his kids' lives, but no, he seems perfectly fine. They seem to have a happy life together. He makes good money. Seems like a good situation. From the looks of it, it seems like the mom is having a classic case of trying to live vicariously through her daughter. She's upset that she didn't get to experience birthing her own child, and now she sees her daughter with someone who already has 3 kids and is thinking, oh my gosh, what if she never births her own child? And listen, I get not liking the significant other of your kid, but at the end of the day, they are going to do what they're gonna do. And there's not really much you can do about it. You can hope that you raised your kids well enough to pick a good partner. But if she decides she wants to be with this guy and never have her own child, that's her prerogative. Sorry, Grandma. But if you were able to adopt your daughter and love her as your own, and now your daughter is able to essentially adopt other kids and have them as her own, kind of seems like she's following in your footsteps just a little bit.
All right, what is your mother saying? Because it's got to be real. They're giving you everything. They have, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever wanted for anything in your life?
No.
All right.
I had the best childhood anybody could ask for.
That's wonderful.
And I have the best mom, too.
Well, what's
but
happened then? Because you all are just not getting along. Is it worth losing her over all of this?
I don't know how to tell you, but she.
No, take your time and tell me. I'm gonna sit back and listen. Go ahead.
Okay, I just don't feel comfortable around this guy.
It's your instincts?
Yes. Ash has dated people in the past. One boyfriend used to beat her up. Another guy took all her money from her bank account. And every one of these incidents that's happened, I called them. I told them. And they come out.
Okay. Is that true?
I've dated some pretty shady guys, yes.
Yeah. So how did that happen? Because I'm always curious about stuff like that.
I've always I guess because I never really got in trouble myself, I've always kind of chased like the bad boy type guys, yeah.
You know, a lot of women, they don't feel like it's love unless somebody is mistreating them.
Right.
Because of the excitement. So maybe you think that maybe your mother has a case here in terms of saying
Billy, that's the thing, is that's why I was so grateful to meet Billy, because he treats me so good and I'm happy with him.
Damon, give her some tissue.
No, he makes me feel very uncomfortable.
What is it?
I don't know.
She doesn't
There's
have a reason.
just an instinct that I've always been pretty good about my instincts.
You waited all your life to have this little perfect girl.
Yes, and
I
she
don't
is
use
perfect.
perfect, but I'm just using your words that everything went the way it was supposed to.
Right.
You're going to let this one young man come between you and your daughter? She's here crying like this. How does it make you feel watching her cry?
Well, we've both shed a lot of tears over this, Your Honor.
What tears have you shed?
The fact that she just totally abandoned me.
That's not
She
true.
tells me she hates me and I'm an unfit mother.
You told me that you regretted adopting me one day.
Oh.
No, I said I regretted how you acted, Ashley. I said it was a pride and joy of my life, and then all of a sudden, it's okay. I'm choosing Billy over you, and if you don't like it,
I'm not choosing Billy over
then
her.
love.
We asked her to be a part of our life. We asked her to come over to our house. We asked her to go and do
You're
stuff.
living with him?
Yes, I had to move out because I couldn't handle staying up. Whenever I'd walk in the house, from the time I was there to the time I left, she would be, following me around the house, telling me I was making a big mistake and I was so stupid, and what are you doing dating this guy?
See, what I'm concerned about, first of all, you had a wonderful relationship.
Yes.
And when we give ultimatums to kids, it works. Because you say, you don't do this, then this happens. She's a grown woman now.
Yes.
And so I don't want you to think that you're willing, or maybe you are, and you need to just tell me, you're willing to separate from your child over this.
No, I just don't want him around.
But suppose this is who she ends up choosing.
Then that's fine.
So then how's that going to work out? She goes on, gets married, have a baby with him, it's your grandchild, then what?
She told me if I married him that she would ruin my wedding, that she would cry the whole time, and if I had a baby with him, then it would be ugly.
What in the world is wrong with this mom? And she's over here smirking, which means that the daughter is definitely telling the truth. I'm sorry, but if your daughter was truly dating a loser who treated her poorly, telling her that you're going to ruin her wedding, that their babies will be ugly, that you're making a mistake, all of this is going to just make her dig her heels in. But this mom is doing exactly the opposite of what would make her daughter actually make a decision to leave this guy if he actually was not treating her right. I understand not wanting to pay for her car payment if she's not living under your roof anymore. that makes sense to me. But to take her to court just because she moved in with a guy who you don't approve of, because you were constantly berating her about how she's making a mistake, what do you expect, Mom? You expect her to just sit there and take it? She's 26 years old. She can move out and get the hell out of this toxic situation that you've created. So, okay, don't pay for her car payment. But if you're gonna do that, don't sit there and act like you have any say over what your daughter chooses to do with her life.
My mom knows absolutely nothing about him, and then she tells the rest of our family that he's a bum and he doesn't work, and he has a very good job and supports us.
Yeah, that's what she said about all of the others too. That
All right.
she's so in love with as soon as oh, this is the one, I love him,
I've
I'm
been
gonna
with
marry
Billy
him.
for
I'm gonna
2.5 years now.
And he's not hit you.
Me and Billy have a good relationship.
In a wonderful world, we all want our daughters to be, I don't have a daughter, but Cinderella.
Yeah.
And I think that's what you wanted for her.
That's right.
And what's happening is, though, Sharon, a part of it is you want your dreams to be her dreams.
I feel it's best that she goes back to school, gets her education, not to find someone that's going to treat her good at the same time, start a life just one-on-one.
Okay, so let's deal with all of those things. Do you want to go back to school?
Yes, I would like to.
Okay, and what's stopping you from going?
I have a problem. I just don't like getting loans and stuff, and that's basically my problem.
Okay, take this advice from Judge, who has 3 degrees, all right? There's no greater investment than you.
Amen.
And so you make the investment in yourself because you're a grown woman now. In terms of going to graduate school, the parents have done all that they're supposed to do. But we can make a loan for a car, we can take a loan for a trip, but it's something about us that we don't believe that we're worthy of the investment. Because what I know, if I lost everything today, they can't take that education away from me. And so you need to invest in your own education. All right? If you decide what you want to do, if you know you don't want to be a lawyer, you could feel like you don't, you're in court right now. How does it feel?
I love it.
Okay, then. So then you don't let whatever that atmosphere is, you know in your heart what you want to. Do you know that I love being a judge? Can't you feel it?
Yes.
I wouldn't want to do anything else other than this. And if it means I have to go get loans to go to school to do this, that was my dream. So I want you to do that. Okay, the second thing is, see, Mom, we're making progress, right?
Yeah, that's one of my biggest
Okay,
complaints is
all
her
right.
education.
But it's her life. Tell me how he does not treat her right.
Well, he said they're going to get married. Okay, they've been together 2 years. Where's the rings? Where's
Oh,
this?
good
Where's
point.
that?
The main reason we're not married yet is because of her. Because every time the wedding comes up or something, you know, she says how she's going to ruin it. She's not going to be there. She's not going to support me, you know. And I think that it's a big deal for me to have my mom.
Absolutely, sweetheart.
I mean,
know
so
that.
it's not.
I didn't say I wouldn't be there. I said I'd be there, but I wouldn't be happy.
Every boy my mama told me not to go with was the one I wanted. Everybody remembers that? Damon, what about you? If your mama said don't deal with a girl, wouldn't that be the one you'd want?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because nobody, boy, you said that kind of strong.
I said that fast, too.
Yeah, you did. Because that's the opposite of what people are doing. You know what? You're driving her to Billy. But what you need to do, though, honey, that I'm concerned about, you need to put your hopes and dreams not on hold for somebody else. Go to school, get those things that you want.
You know, this girl is still so young. She has time. I feel like they're acting as if she needs to get married, start her life with this man, but it doesn't seem like there's that much of a rush. She has the desire to go back to school, which is great. It's never too late to go back to school. She's only 26 years old. Give her some time. And for the mom, if you're gonna sit here and be like, where's the ring? Why haven't you gotten married yet? And then actively tell your daughter that you're not going to be happy about this, that, oh, I'll be there, but I'm going to be crying the whole time. What do you expect her to do? She obviously loves you, she obviously cares about what you think, and she obviously wants you to be happy for her. Even if you had the most tumultuous relationship with your mother, I think everyone deep down really wants their mom to just be happy for them. But this mom is incapable of doing that unless her daughter does exactly what she wants her to do.
Tell me that they said we're going to pay for your car insurance, but you have got to stay in school in order to do that.
No.
They never did.
There was never an agreement, or we never even talked about it. It was just.
So what is happening here? You think mom's just mad now because
She's
you with
doing
Billy?
it to get, yeah.
Yeah.
She's trying to make my life harder now that I'm trying to move out and move on. And
Look, I don't want to leave here, and I know that time has come to an end, but I don't want to leave here without you all kind of, do you think you can make up at all?
Oh, we don't fight. I mean, it's just about Billy. That's our whole thing.
Yeah, but that's a big-
She wants me to like him. I can't like somebody I don't
Well,
like.
I'm just asking her not to like him, but to be civil with him for me.
What about that? You think you can just respect the situation? If you could just find the strength to pull back just a little bit and let her find out for herself. You never know, he might end up being the best thing that's ever happened to her. But the way the dynamics are is just constantly like this. I just want you to kind of relax and step back a little bit and focus more on your love for her. What do you think? You think you could do that?
Well, I don't think I've ever not show her my love. I'm there for her for everything she calls for.
Well, it's hurting her now. Tell your mother how you feel.
You don't have to like Billy. I just want you to be civil with him. When he comes over to your house, you can say hi to him. I want us to be a family.
Yeah,
And
I'd
I
like
want
that
you to
too,
be a
but
part of my life.
She's not shoving him down your throat.
Oh, definitely is.
No, listen. You don't have to like him. What we're asking for is respect.
Is to be a phony and pretend like I like him.
You
And
don't have to be a phony. Trust me now, Sharon. I know he knows you don't like him.
no, I don't like him.
Oh, absolutely. We see that. But what I'm saying is it's about respect for your daughter. That's all I'm saying. I would not in a million years, Sharon, allow somebody outside of my family to come between me and my children. I just wouldn't do it. I don't care what I'd have to eat or take. And I'm like you, I'm authentic. There's not a phony bone in my body. But for my children, you know, this child is all you got, you and
That's right.
and your husband. I wouldn't let somebody. And in the long run, honey, you'll come to know too. Because I want you to try as hard as I'm asking your mother to try, long after the Billies of the world are gone. And he may be your soulmate. We don't know. I'd love to hear about this 10 years from now. But you'll have this woman who loved and did everything for you. So at some point, the two of you have got to decide to come together. Okay? I'm going to find in favor of the defendant. I actually believe that there was no oral agreement. I believe that, Mom, you're just really mad now that she's gone off and doing her own thing, and therefore I'm finding in favor of the defendant with my wishes that you all could put your love first above anything else. Okay? Court stands adjourned.
Your daughter has chosen her partner, and all you have to do is be there, is show her that you support her, that you love her, and that you trust her to make right decisions. I feel like the mom is just a little bit traumatized by the daughter's multiple shady boyfriends. And instead of giving Billy the benefit of the doubt, she is just lumping him in with every other guy that her daughter chooses without any solid evidence that he's doing anything wrong. Basically just spreading rumors and gossiping about her. It seems like the mom has a little bit of growing up to do and needs to learn that her daughter isn't always going to do everything that she wants her to do. But I'm curious to know your thoughts on this case. Do you think Judge Penny made the right call in this ruling? Do you think the mom has the right to tell her daughter who to date? I want to know your thoughts in the comments down below. Leave a like and a follow, and I'll see you guys next time.